we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Wright Field. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for Game 1. Back with that after this. Ready to go here in Game 1. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. So we're off and running in Game 1.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down.
Batting second, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
That's inside. Ball 1. South side of Chicago, just getting started here. Check swing. He went. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Third, first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo.
Ball 1.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Hit on the ground to the right side,
foul.
and that's just foul.
Ball
3-2
3.
now. Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Manzardo off of first with 2 away. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Ball 2.
That one missed.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
At the plate, Chase DeLauder. Out towards right center field. Grichuk on the run. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that'll do it. Back here on the south side, our starting pitcher in this one, Tanner Bybee. What do you have on him, Chris? Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. In the dirt, 3-2 now. Oh, look at the stop. To first, and very nicely done for the out.
Ball.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Kwan settles under it. 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. On the outside corner, got him looking. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Stepping up for the Guardians, Travis Bazzana. This one in the air, center field. Acuna moving under this one, and there's 1 down. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Out towards right center field, Grichuk on his way over. 2 away.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
No, that's
Stuart Fairchild stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
5.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2. Chases the fastball. Game 1 of the NLCS. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Colson Montgomery. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Inside. And the count even 1-1.
Yep.
That one is hammered right field. That ball's carrying. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next, Jacob Gonzalez. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 down. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in Game 1 of the NLCS. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. In the air out to center. And that is that. Back at right field. New inning getting started. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
First good strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
1 up, 1 down. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Mansardo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ball.
That one misses. Ball 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Here on the south side, bottom of the inning, Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Now a fly ball to right center. DeLauder on the move. 1 away. And a big swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Benintendi up here. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
No.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kwan drifts towards it, and there's 2 down. First pitch swinging. Runner on the move. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He's in there.
Picks himself up an RBI. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Wilson Montgomery, the next to hit. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Grounded out his first time up. Strike on the inside corner.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And all 3 runners on the move here. Makes the catch. Inning over. On to the 4th. Now it's the Guardians DH, Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins swings and blasts a high fly ball. Deep left field. That one back. Going. Gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Foul ball there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 1 of the NLCS. Swings and misses. 0-2.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Fly to center his first time.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. Throw, save. And that was close. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. He's got it. Out number 2.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Fairchild. In here, leaves that one off the inside. That's in there, and 1-1. Pitch kicks away. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Bazzana leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, left field. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. Back here on the south side. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Jacob Gonzalez steps to the plate for the White Sox. Gets him to chase after that one.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
There's the strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And makes the grab. And there's one away. Late swing, foul to the left. Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's inside. Ball 2.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The changeup missing. And now 3-2. Got him swinging. The high heat too much on.
Hitting for the White Sox, number 21, Austin Hayes.
That's out.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
In the dirt. In the air to left center. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Hayes coming around third. The relay in there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a really nice.
Eric Zabrowski will take over here.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
The 1-1. And a slider in there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Struck him out swinging. They limit the damage here. Back at right field. Ready now for the 5th inning. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Number 17.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Swing and a ball popped up. One down. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that one pulled foul. The 0-1. Double play ball to second. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And it's fouled away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the White Sox.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Here's the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Sends it to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Hoskins pushes it foul.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
That one misses. Ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's a full count. stays alive. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Chase DeLauder.
Hurry.
Two down, nobody on. Here in game one of the NLCS. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. Game one of the NL. Yes. Well, we go bottom 6. Randall Grichuk steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One up, one down. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hoyer, the tall righty, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Montana. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Edgar Caro digs in now, and he grounds one to the right side. That's the inning. Back here on the south side, we go to the top.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Ball.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Splits the plate. That is strike 2. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, David Fry.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
No, outside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's inside. Runner on the go. High in the air, out to right. Grichuk has a beat on it. And there's one down. One out, man. First, George Valera. Digs in. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Angel Martinez.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man, that got him square in the mask. The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. And ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air to left center. Antonacci under it. And there's two away. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Next for Cleveland, shortstop Brian Rocchio.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Relay throw to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back at right field, bottom of the seventh, Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. Out towards right center field. Diving. Can't get it. Base hit. Now back in safely at first. So back to the top. The order. Benintendi to the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Martinez settles under this one. And there's two away. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hot shot to third. The tag, and he's out at second. And the inning. We're at the top of the eighth. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan.
Here.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Rips one to right. Takes it in for the out. On the mound now, number 66.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ball. That's up. Ball two.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Nice grab. Over to first, and they get the out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Hoskins pushes it foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Here on the south side, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And it skips in the dirt.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
Curveball over for a called strike.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Payoff pitch. Grounds one to short. Rocchio fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Jose Montgomery.
Outside.
No, that's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Up next for the White
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Randall Grichuk now 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Swings through that. Caught him looking for the K. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Derek Hill, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the inside corner for called strike. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. White Sox going with a new arm, Grant Taylor.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out. Oh, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ball 2.
And it remains 2-2. In the air, left field. Antonacci turns to the right on the move. And there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman Travis Lozano.
Drive.
The White Sox trying to close out a 2-run lead here in Game 1 of the NLCS. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And next is the Guardians catcher, David Fry. He's 0 for 1. They're down to their final strike. My drop. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox claim Game 1 here at home.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in Game 1 to set the tone.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers.
Say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Now I don't gotta say too much.
I look around, search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So called sophisticated mankind. The brother plan seems to work. Economic growth is saving the earth. A single life, tell me what is it worth? A deeper love from the day of your birth. I start losing it, I'm out of control. Part I'm choosing, part I'm playing the role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you just playing the game. Another minute or a second of fame. Say my name, I'm going up in the flame. Another day, another breath I retain. Don't you wanna breathe? Don't you wanna breathe?